Do you want to see the world's largest cowboy boots? I'm here in San Antonio because that's where they are, and they're standing right out here. Let's go take a look at them. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products and places and roadside attractions that I find. So if you're interested in that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. So we're here at the North Star Mall, right next to the 6th Avenue. And right in front here, we have the highway, obviously, but they're these big, giant cowboy boots. Now, these were originally not here whenever they first arrived here, whenever they were first built. These were actually made for Washington, D.C. They put them on the side of the road in a plot of land, and they got them moved here. It's made by this guy named Bob Wade, and he built them in 1979, but then in 1980, they decided that they wanted to move them here whenever the mall, I think they bought them so that they can move them here. The guy was originally paid only $7,000 to build these boots. And it's just kind of become a, man, these things are huge. You really have to come see these things in person. This is giant. But I was reading about it, and one day there was, they thought that the boots were on fire because they saw smoke coming out of the top of the boots. And apparently there was a homeless guy, because this used to be a really ratty mall. It wasn't as upscale as it is now. There was a homeless guy who was, I guess, living underneath here somehow, and he had a fire, like a stove, in the back of the boot, and he was using the top of the boot as like a chimney, so that a place for him to be able to cook inside the boot, which I thought was just hilarious. So I figured I'd come here and see if I could find if there was like a spot where you could get inside the boots, but I don't see anything here. Let me go all the way around. There's two boots, by the way, two. They're actually really well done. Oh, another thing too, whenever they transported it from Washington, D.C. to San Antonio, they had to take some back roads. And whenever they were going over one of the highway underpasses, one of the top of the boots got messed up. And then, so they had to kind of reconstruct it. And also from what I've heard is that they've closed the top of the boot, so that rain won't fill up inside of it and whatnot. Apparently it's hollow on the inside. I want to know what it's made out of. Let me see if the closest point I can get to it is. Maybe right here. Those are thorns. Let's see. That's like a concrete right there. And what do we have here? Huh, I don't know what that's made of. That is cool though. Let me go see. I want just to give you guys scale, I'm gonna put my hands on the front of the boot so that you guys can get an idea of how big these things actually are. So this is the front. This is the sole right here, and this is the toe. This is my hand on this big giant boot. Isn't that thing crazy? It's huge. So they did a really good job of fixing the boot after it got mangled by the overpass whenever they were moving it over here. And they look good. It's been here since 1980, and it's 2020 right now. So we're looking at 40 years plus that these things have been here. And they look awesome. A nice landmark here in San Antonio. Something you don't see every day, right? The world's largest cowboy boots. Have you guys ever been to the world's largest cowboy boots? Have you guys ever been to San Antonio before? I'd be curious to know that down in the comments below. I find all these roadside attractions on a website called roadsideamerica.com. If you guys want like the full story about Bob Wade and his boots, I'm gonna link that up down in the description below. You guys go check that out. Go read what other people are saying, the tips about it and everything. Just a really fun thing to come and check out, especially if you're in the area and you're going to the mall. May as well come and take a picture next to them. If you guys want to see more of these roadside attractions, I'm gonna put some more right there on the screen. You guys go click those videos. We've taken a road trip through Texas, and I've stopped at a whole bunch of things like the world's largest pecan. Go click those videos. I'll see y'all in those videos. Thank you, dads, for watching. That thumbs up is appreciated, and Dad out.